business was started in 1997 by a business acquaintance of mine. He was an agronomist that means he recommends minerals for the soil. And he made the link between gypsum being a part of drywall and what they needed for farmers. He met a dairy farmer who said drywall should work, and they started testing in 1997. One thing led to another. I ended up buying the business in 2000. It was a good fit for me because my background was in agriculture. Basically all my life, grew up in a family farm. I then branched out and became a contractor for about 15 years, and so I had kind of a background in the construction side, which is where the drywall scraps are generated, and also understood something about the farming side, which is what the product is primarily used for. I became involved with SCORE in 2008, so a little more than 4 years ago. SCORE really helped me because my mentor Lou Davenport had an extensive financial background. He helped me to reformat my P&Ls to more accurately reflect my gross profit levels and to focus on them. He then also helped me write a good business plan along with the financial packages and analysis that a bank would like to see, and put them together. And the result of that was that we applied for financing to 5 different banks and received proposals from 5 different banks, and that resulted in us obtaining the receivable and equipment financing that we needed to move forward.
You know, Terry came at this business, you know, not because he was great at doing something, but identifying a need, you know, in a market, you know, and saying, I'm going to plunge into this and provide a service that nobody else was providing, or at least not nearly as successfully as he's been able to do it. So I think it's a great example of a market niche, you know, where you're not necessarily trying to be all things to all people, but finding a place that you can really do an outstanding job in focusing on being the expert in that particular market niche.
His experience in finance at a level closer to where I want to go than where I'm at is something that I'm not sure I really could have purchased or could have afforded to purchase if I would have found it. In our case, we weren't necessarily losing money, but we weren't making the kind of returns on equity and on profits that we should have. And I would give credit to SCORE for helping me to improve our bottom line. We have managed to increase our gross profit and our net profit every year since I began working with SCORE. And I think that's really the bottom line, is the results.